Happiest of Mondays, everybody. Welcome to a special edition of this week's 5 Horror Movie Fun Facts, starring me. No big flourish this time, it's just me. And today is a special edition because, well, we lost a couple of actors pretty unexpectedly, and I knew I wanted to do a tribute of one of them, so here we go. Today's movie, Young Frankenstein, 1974. And as a bonus, all of the fun facts that I'll be sharing with you guys are all Gene Hackman related. Fun fact number 1. The makeup job for Gene Hackman was actually pretty good for its time. He was barely recognizable, and most people at the time did not realize this was Gene Hackman playing the blind man. He's only in the movie for about 4 minutes, so to be fair, even I missed it the first time I saw it. But yeah, he got his part in the movie courtesy of his good friend Gene Wilder, which they talked about it over a tennis game, apparently. Which leads us to fun fact number 2. So, as I just mentioned, Gene Hackman learned about this movie after a game of tennis with his friend Gene Wilder. He loved the concept of the movie so much that he wanted in. He requested a role in the movie. And it was mostly because he had done mostly drama and action at that time, so he wanted to dip his toe into comedy. He was so down to do this part that he volunteered to do it for free. That tells you anything. So yeah, he did this part for free. Shooting took about 4 days for about 4 minutes of screen time. Fun fact number 3. Okay, so because both he and Peter Boyle had so much makeup on, takes between shots and between days, there was a little bit of a continuity issue. So some of the shots in his scenes had to be redone. For example, the part where the blind man accidentally spills soup on the monster, that part, the hands that you see aren't Gene Hackman's. They're actually Mel Brooks. Fun fact number 4. Okay, so the line at the very end of the scene where Gene Hackman says, "I was going to make espresso," cracked everybody up. It was completely ad-libbed. That part is like the scene that's in the movie is the one take. And they ended up having to fade to black after he said it because everybody lost it. They didn't want to have to redo that again. So yeah, when you watch it and you see the scene that fades to black, that is the reason why. Because Gene Hackman apparently was a lot funnier than anyone thought. And finally, fun fact number 5. So with Gene Hackman's passing yesterday, there are no more surviving lead actors of this film. Gene Wilder, Terry Garr, Peter Boyle, Madeline Kahn, all of them are gone. He was the last surviving lead actor. Now, I guess if you wanted to get technical and say Mel Brooks because he did voiceover work for the film, sure. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, all of the lead actors of Young Frankenstein are now gone as of yesterday. So yeah, R.I.P. to Gene Hackman. He left behind a wealth of movies. The man, he was 95 years old when he passed away. So you could probably fill a library with all the movies that he was in. Like, he had an astonishingly long career, you know? So that's it. That's it for this week's 5 horror movie fun facts. Join me next week when I will have another. Bye.